Good afternoon, good evening, good morning. Once again, Jason over here at Signature Esports for the second broadcast of the day and the highlight of the night, Midwest Days of Thunder Cup Series. As you see, the 73 of Justin Malarkey going to have a heck of a night trying to make sure that he finishes in a good position. Needs a win to solidify his way into the playoffs, the number 73. No pressure for him, but if he wins, he will boot the 16th seed from where he's at, and he will move on. Lots of things here. I do appreciate everybody tuning in each and every week. Midwest Days of Thunder Cup Series. A lot of fun to be, and a lot of fun to have. They're going to finish up qualifying here. They're just a few drivers left to go, I do believe. So we will definitely see these folks getting ready to go. Oh, yeah, no, they're loading in. They're actually loading in, folks. There they are. All right, starting grid. And this, of course, brought to you by all of us over here at SCTV. Signature Esports is the place for iRacing broadcasts, card pulls, esports gaming, and a whole lot of fun. A community that is what we try to be and who we are. Colin Forrester is going to be your pole sitter. The Napa Auto number 9 is going to be the Upfront Motorsports representative there in the front row. MR73, Justin Malarkey, who needs a win, is going to be the outside pole sitter. Adam Ailshire, the number 11, is going to have Austin Bloom right behind him, or right there next to him. Sorry about that. AJ Green, the number 7. This is Darlington. This is Throwback Week, so you're seeing a lot of throwback paint schemes. All good things come to those who run throwbacks. AJ Green and Lance Hill are going to make up row number 3. Doug Erickson and Joe Neidick are going to make up row number 4. John Neidick Jr. driving the good old 8. Big old throwback Dale Jr. there. Right there with Stephen McComas in the mellow yellow number 70. Van Sprundle is going to be there in the Wendy's paint scheme. Kodak Films for Chris Buds in the number 13. Tabor Mowry, the 22. Bush Latte. It's a little bit more. I mean, I could see the throwback there, but you know, he's driving it. Brian Dixon driving one of my favorite paint schemes, but he's got the classic number 33 there. Justin Barkley, the number 57, is going to be there with Stephen Wood. Michael Pimpera to the outside of him. And Stephen Wood's going to be in the number 17 Crown Royal machine, the Ford. And it does look like right behind him, we're going to have Derek Schimmel driving the throwback to the number 2 there. Even though he's listed as the 96, he's driving Kozlowski paint scheme. Stephen McComas says that we're going to have 8 cautions tonight. Matt Fornes says 12. Or Fornes says 12. So, one of those guys get that right, you're going to get a t-shirt from us. Pace cars lead them around. We're going to go to Green Flag Racing right here. Darlington is the track. It is an oblong, egg-shaped, weird-looking peanut thing, but it's 1.3 miles in length and very sharp. 1 and 2, more natural cookie cutter 1 and 2, and a sharp 3 and 4. 73-degree track temperature. Nighttime racing is the right time racing, and they are going to go at it right here as they're going to take the green flag right about now. I hear it. Bar down says 5. Somebody says 10 on our Facebook group, and we'll look and see who that is. Somebody's going to get a t-shirt. That's what's going to happen. Green Flag Racing already. Colin Forrester getting a good jump. Justin Malarkey needing a win, trying to hold on to this track. Austin Bloom in 3rd. I'm not watching Oreo cookies today. Whoa, Nilly. First caution would be about lap 17. Well, don't speak too soon because something just happened. The 8 got really, not the 8, I'm sorry, the 11 of Adam Ailshire got supremely loose like a pizza. 9 out front, Malarkey in second. Lap 2, green flag. They're moving, grooving. A little bit more faster pace than you'd expect. 120 laps, 157 miles technically, even though I have it as the Darlington 150. Gotta do the math. That's what it is. Kind of cool. Kind of dig it. Gonna go over to my Facebook group real quick. Cody, I'm gonna prove your thingamabobber. There it is. Who said it? Da-da-da. Is that Clint? Was that you, Clint? Nope, Brandy. Brandy, I see it. You say 10. Brandy Bud says 10. Just guessing. A good guess. A good guess. Brandy Bud's watching on our SCTV live Facebook group. Make sure you go join that Facebook group. If you do that, then you can post all your stuff there, and we'll be able to see it, and I'll be able to share it out there a little bit more freely as well. Colin Forrester trying to hold on to the top spot. Doing a great job at it. Well, here it is. Darlington, always a lot of fun. Ran it in the Cup season last year for the Signature Esports. And I tell you what, it was a blast. It was a blast to broadcast. The banking on the 3 and 4 is just so super sharp. Coming around here, front stretch or back stretch for the drivers right here. It's so sharp that you almost have to run the high line next to the wall, which is what the 9 is doing. Here's the front stretch, and then in 1 and 2, 13 William Williamson says, in 1 and 2, you dive down in and you run that splitter right there next to the groove, and it kind of just shoots you back up the track, but you're able to carry speed that way. Super insane, super crazy, good to see it. Midwest Days of Thunder Cup Series, I believe, is going to be back. Oh, first caution happened lap 7. Man, maybe we're just a little bit too soon there. I was thinking, May, he's probably going to be right. 17 sounds about good. John Neidick Jr., the 8 up under the wall. Trying to get back on track. Oh, under the 46 of Doug Erickson. Little right side, waiting for everybody to go around. What did Doug fare out of that one? Let's go take a look at that real quick. There's the 46, 24 is going around. 8 up there, 46, little wall tap. It's back into it. Could almost just get that repaired. I think it didn't really hit his soft spot, which is where the radiator sits, too hard. So we'll see what happens. Is he coming to pit road? He's coming to pit road. Brian Hill, what's up? Go Hill Motorsports, he says. You got the lap wrong. It's all right. Far down edits out there. We know that it was all a good guess, good intentions. Promise. I think it was a good guess. Now maybe the next one will happen on lap 17. Now if that happens, then. Midwest Days of Thunder Cup Series, I believe, is going to have a new sponsor next week, so we'll see how that goes. Man, oh man. No fast repair? No fast repair. We don't like fast repairs. You might get to mine, the only time will tell. You might see it. Yeah, he's getting some damage. He's going to get the damage repaired. So, all right, Colin Forrester, still your race leader, is going to be there with the pace car. Was trying to see what the pace car driver was texting and chatting at there for just a moment. 73 is going to be coming around. He is still, Justin Malarkey needs that win, needs the points to make it into the playoffs here. So we'll see how that works out for him as we pace around here at Darlington. 10 of 120. You know, the pace laps here for being a small track. I mean, it's a mile and a half track, but they just seem very, very long. Is it me, or is it just, you know, some of the ones that aren't quite the cookie cutters, their pace laps just seem like they're really slow. Let's see what the pace car speed is, because you know, I didn't look that up. 55 miles an hour, almost 60 miles. Yeah. That's slow. Come on, 65. Come on, 65. Are the pace laps not counting? I'm curious. They are okay. So they are. Oh, it just fixed itself. Okay. I was beginning to worry there. Lights are off on the pace car, and the 9 and the 73 are going to have another stab at it here. 73, I think, needs to just be patient, and over a long run, he might be able to have something for the 9 of Colin Forster. Bloom to the inside of Hill. 7 and 11. Aylshire and Green going to make up the third row here. 73 trying to hold on to the pace car's bumper. They pull me around this bad boy. Limp view for the drivers on the restart. Crowd of just a few thousand stick figures on hand here for the iRacing Spectacular. And man, oh man. 973. These cars in. Waiting for the green. They're going to get it here in just a second. They got it. Green, green, green. 9 a little loose there on there. You saw him wiggle just a little bit. 73 to the outside. The turn is where it's going to be. Here's turn 1. Down to the bottom. A little bump from the 6. 73 gets a better run. There they go as the 73 carries speed on the exit of 2. 6 trying to get to the back bumper and to the inside of the 73. 73 is going to give it up and be easy as Colin Forster is going to lead here. Patience is going to be a big factor here as they come around. Caution, once again, Eric Schimmel involved. There's the 96 / the 2. Oh, 8 loose. Oh, man. So 8 was loose there. All right, let's go back. We'll take a look. It's John Neidig Jr. There's the 33 there. 46 to the back bumper. For the 8. Sends everybody around. Man. I don't think that was payback. I don't know. You tell me what you think. Man, oh man. Eric Schimmel wrapped up in there. Man, oh man. Get it done. Little damage. Doug Erickson coming off pit road. John Neidig Jr. right there. A little fast repair action. Here they come. Lap 14, second caution of the race. A little extra bump. Get them around. Drivers with some clean vehicles now, ready to rock and roll again. Colin Forster, your race leader, going to have Hill there. Malarkey's going to restart on the inside. It's going to make a whole big difference here. Justin Malarkey will be able to go when the race leader goes, maybe get a better restart there. Lost a little bit of ground there on the outside, and now is doing what he can to hold on to it. If the caution happens on lap 17, I might send you one of our new water bottles when they come in, bar down. Stainless steel water bottle. I haven't put them up for sale yet because I have to wait until they get in here so I can take some stock photos of it. But got some new stainless steel water bottles coming in. Got some signature esports stuff on it. Pretty darn stinking cool. There are a few paybacks are on deck today. It's Darlington. They're in throwback paint schemes. Why not? Brandy, I see you out there. How are you doing, darling? I know you're rooting on Mr. Chris, who is currently just one spot off, but he's running in the position relative to his number. So lights are going to go off on the pace car. We're going to go back to green flag racing here. And man, oh man. Chimmel, McComas, I think they're coming back around to catch back up with the field. They were on pit road, maybe getting a little bit fixed. So McComa's still on pit road, maybe trying to come off pit road right about now. Nope. Come on, Steve. Come on, man. Yes. Gonna have to wait. It's gonna be a lap down now as you miss the pace car. 9-6, 73-3, the 7. Back stretch it is for them all. '73 needing a good jump with the race leader to be able to clear the drivers behind him. Mike Pimpere, Brian Dixon, the guys in 9th and 10th have come to pit road already. Lap 8, 13 for everybody else. Doing fabulous, you're amazing. Front stretch for him, green it is. 6 of Hill jumped to the outside that it was just amazing. 73 slides up. Tries to carry the speed, outstretched hand, trying to reach him. Hill, Forrester, Malarkey, 1, 2, 3, as they continue to move forward. Lap 17 being completed. They've got a backstretch, or they've got to turn 4 before they can determine. All right, doesn't look like caution is going to come out on 17 this time, but it doesn't mean it doesn't come out on 18. 2 cautions in. 20 of 120. I was going to show you the way that. Well, I was going to show you Forrester blinking in and out there just a little bit. And I wanted to show you as he comes around kind of actually, we might show you from Malarkey's point of view. So the high line is the best line in 3 and 4 because of how narrow it is. But 1 and 2 because of the wide angle like you would see at a natural 1.5-mile track. You see him hit that bottom right there and the sparks fly off. It's because they just drug the splitter straight off the corner to turn the car a little bit faster. And Malarkey actually utilizing that trick in the beginning. Here's a look from the rear bumper of, there it is. You see the sparks just come right off the top, or off the back of that car. And I kind of want to see what it looks like from the cockpit point of view of Colin Forrester when the race leader comes around. Forrester trying to get back into the mix and get that position back. He started on the pole, but Hill starting to run into it. There it is. There's the sparks. Not as bad as you would think. Now I do have the particles kind of slowed down a little bit, so might not be able to see him drastically. Malarkey got some traffic with him. Right behind him, Austin Bloom, AJ Green, trying to take third away from the 73. Lance Hill out front, the 6. 1.8 seconds out in front of Justin Malarkey. It did shrink there a little bit. Nick is going to shrink again. I think Malarkey has a better turn 3 and 4 than the leader and Forrester. He's catching Forrester now as they come around. Needs, it was 3, a little bit loose right there. Needs to win, and that'll be who we're looking at. But while we take a look at that in a moment, we will see Joe Knighton come off the racetrack in 16th. Gonna have Derek Schimmel. That's the guy he's chasing. Stephen Wood, the 17. He is up 3 positions from where he started. Van Sprundle off 3 positions from where he started. The 80 Wendy's Hamburger Mobile right there in 13th. Chris Buds back to where he started in 12th as he tracks down John Neidig Jr., the number 8 in front of him. Justin Barkley in 10th, the number 57, rolling through the field. Brian Dixon up 5 spots, the number 33, holding on for dear life. Michael Pimpere, the 21, up 8 positions, biggest mover of the race right now, as he continues to outstretch his hand and keep going. Adam Aylshire off 4 positions from where he started, the number 11 in 7th. Tabor Mowry, he is up 7 spots, second biggest mover of the race, the 22 in 6th. Austin Bloom in 5th, off 1 position. He's got to swap positions with AJ Green, teammates right there. Justin Malarkey started 2nd in 3rd, still trying to track down Colin Forrester. And Lance Hill, your race leader, up 5 positions from where he started. Maybe not quite the qualifying lap that he needed, but out there to drive and run it. 26 laps to go. 26 laps to go. 26 of 120 being completed right now, as now they have started to settle in. Last lap time for the race leader does look like 27.42. Colin Forrester was faster. I'm sorry, 28.61. Colin Forrester was not faster. He was 28.82. But AJ Green was faster, 28.55. Fastest lap of the race done by Colin Forrester, 27.25. Second best is, looks like Lance Hill, your race leader, 27.42. Let's take a look and see who. Let's take a look at the point stuff. Six of Hill, 2 seconds out in front of the field. Right now, Lance Hill is your points leader. Currently, as they leave Martinsville and come here, which I missed Martinsville this past, or we did Martinsville this past week, and then we had Ron Blackford. Austin Bloom, 50 points off of Lance Hill in second place. Joe Neidig in third. Justin Malarkey needs to finish better than AJ Green by a bunch. By 40 some odds, 43 points. 42 points separate these two, so he needs to win. And AJ needs to finish dead last. And then some. Lance Hill, Austin Bloom, Joe Neidig. All with wins. Colin Forrester with a win. Adam Aylshire with a win. Doug Erickson and Stephen Wood, all with wins here. Stephen Wood inside the playoffs. We'll have more information next week about the playoff structure is going to really work, and let's see how that goes. 32 of 120 hit cycles here, 80% fuel, so that should put them roughly about 2 pit stop total for the entire race, which will be about 50 to 55 maybe. and they stretch it to 60. I mean, if you clutched it in hard enough. All right. Last 5 lap times. 2 of the 5. 40% of it better for Forrester than Hill. Hill still pulling away. But the next lap time is going to be looking like quite a big difference there. AJ Green has moved himself up to 3rd. And so has Austin Bloom right behind him. The number 3. Back to where he started. Justin Malarkey falling off pace just a little bit. Mowry was catching him, but this time by 73, pulling away from Tabor Mowry at 1.5 seconds. We'll take a look and see what's going on with that driver here in just a second. There's the 22 with Mike Pimpere all over his rear bumper. Thank you to everybody out there watching Facebook, Twitch, YouTube. Make sure that you go give us a like and follow. Make sure you join Signature Esports Live. I might make Brandy an admin of Signature Esports Live so that when she's on here watching, she can just approve people. I have an automatic approval set, but you have to have been like a member of Facebook for a year or something like that. You know, this to counteract spam. Pimpere has Barkley tracking him down. Things are going well for all the drivers. Hill, Forrester, Green, Bloom, Malarkey. Hill now getting his laps are being eaten away a little at a time by Forrester. And Colin, one of those drivers that super respect. But you know, at some point, tires are going to eat up. Nobody's going to come to pit road and things will change. Six, 9, 7, 373. They are still rolling. You know, it was Darlington. I thought there would be a little more cautions in this, but and not only because it's Darlington, not because of these guys. These guys are usually run pretty darn clean. I will tell you that they will have their hands cut out for them over the long haul because Lance Hill is starting to fall to Forrester. Last 5 lap times for the driver, as it may stand. Forrester is closing and closing fast. The last 5 lap times. Look at the full second gained by Forrester. Green a second off of Forrester. Bloom a second and a half off of Forrester. Malarkey 5.5 seconds back, almost 5.25 seconds back. As Lance Hill starts to slow down. Oh, dang, oh, dang. Here we go. Hill, Forrester closing ever so slightly on 41, but major gains on 38 through 40. And quite possibly the 6 is just loose out there as you see him rolling through the turns. Man. Tires are starting to level. Ooh, man, oh man. 6 got really loose right there. I don't want to jump aboard the cockpit real quick. We'll see what's going on here. Ooh, super loose. Forrester gains almost a half a second right there. The difference in driving this to another track. 0.2 of a second for Hill. Really good on new tires. He'll hold off the 9 hard and as long as he can. Because he's about to almost give up the lead here. Forrester to the bottom. Forrester to the bottom. There it was. The 9 giving up to the 7 of AJ Green. Brandy, there's your guy. He is still right there in 13th. He went up to 12th and then pulled back just a little bit. Inside line run for the lead. It didn't go anywhere. 6 to the 7, 7 to the 6. Different line for the 7. He's going to climb to the inside now. Force the issue. 6 almost too much into the wall there. Does get out of it. 6 up high. 7 needs to clear pretty darn quick because the outside line is the best line in 3 and 4. So on the front stretch, you're always going to carry good speed there, and you need to be down low in 1 and 2. That's not going to happen here. The 9 of Forrester up into the wall is going to be right there on exit. 6 going to carry. Tabor Mowry coming off pit road, trying to get around the leaders. He's 2 laps down as they've come around on new tires. Lap 48, green all the way through. Only 2 cautions so far in this race. Now, ooh, everybody getting into the wall there. Oh, goodness. It'd be a faster race than I thought it was going to be. My goodness. Oh, there he goes. 9 to the bottom. 7's trying to follow. 6 holding off just nicely. 6 just needs to drive his line. Let them figure out how to get around him. 9 to the inside. Heavy press up. 6 going to stay there. 9's going to be cleared. 6 going to be to the back bumper. 7 to the inside. 7 giving a lot of room right there, and that was very smart to do. As you know that when you get into a big checkup like that, quite possibly somebody's going to go around. And now Colin Forrester is going to be back in the lead, your pole sitter. Going to have AJ Green up there as well. Justin Barkley up 9 positions, the 57. Biggest mover of the race right now. As you see him rolling through the gears. Moving. The 7 of AJ Green gets around Colin Forrester. Now AJ Green, your race leader. You're at Darlington. Lap 51. Green flag conditions. Tabor Mowry on fresh tires. Gonna make things interesting. He took a short pit approach. And now they're moving. Dang, oh dang. Coming to pit road, lap 52. It's a good guess. You're welcome, Brandy. I appreciate you.
Appreciate all the drivers here. Justin Malarkey going to lead around. He needs some points. He needs to lead all of the laps. Needs to win the race. Separated from the cutoff by 43 points. Needs a clean race car, too. 73, 857, 33, and 21. Those are going to be the drivers there inside. The only driver not to come to pit road out there besides your race leader is Van Sprundle. He hasn't come to pit road yet. And we will see how this is going to work out. Usually when I try to do is I try not to let the leader get too much ground on me on fresher tires. If that were the case here, where Malarkey just kind of is just going to hold on to it for as long as possible, there's a lot of time that's going to be eaten. And, maybe it's just praying for caution. Fresh tires might see that. Malarkey, Neidig, Barkley, Dixon, Pimpere, Van Sprundle, Buds, Green, Forrester. It really does make me think, is he going to go all the way? Is he going to try for the 60 and then take it to the end? Van Sprundle coming in. John Neidig Jr. holding up that second place position, holding on to what he can here. He's catching Malarkey pretty quick, but he also came to pit road on lap 12, so he got some stuff fixed, got some tires, got some fuel. Justin Barkley can go a little longer as well. Chris Buds can, Stephen Wood can. They all came in on 13. So Justin Malarkey out there with good company, but it's yet to be the pit road yet. Lap 58 of 120 being completed. You start at this particular point, because you don't truly know the fuel mileage, or at least I don't. You start speculating, is he going to run out of gas? Is it going to happen? I hope it doesn't happen. You know what I mean? All the fun stuff. Man, oh man. Malarkey is going to be there. Neidig's starting to catch him. I don't know, Malarkey might try to go the full 60. He's coming to pit road now. That'll make the full 60. Oh, caution. Good job. Malarkey missing pit road. Man, what happened there? Colin Forrester involved. It's the 9. 2 right there. Oh, the 2 off the wall into the 9. Off the Empire State Building. And Colin, you get it, buddy. Y'all know what's coming. Helicopter, helicopter. Don't come down. Yes, sir. This one's for you. And it's not a Bud. Wiser. Alrighty, folks. Pause for the cause. Vocal break for me. Cautions do happen. Third caution of the race happens on lap 59. Barkley, Neidig, Dixon, Green Buds to be the top 5. Malarkey there as well. Malarkey had to come back to pit road there. And Barkley, very good driver. His best lap of the race, though, 28.14, good 0.7 of a second off of the best lap done by one of the leaders, one of the former race leaders. Now, Barkley, the chance to run out front. Tough break for it. Well, you know what? They have a fast repair here. He'll be able to use it, I think. They have a fast repair. Going off pit road. Gonna be doing Austin out there. Austin Harcher. Waiting for what's coming next. Of course, enjoying our stream. Maximus Sports Cards signature breaks live for the Pokemon of Friday nights. It's going to happen after this race is at its conclusion. I'm going to get set up for that. Found some absolutely found some Shining Fates Pokemon cards. It's the new release that came out in January. It's when they started releasing them. They've been so hard to find because of scalpers, because of people being ignorant. I mean, I paid retail price for the Elite Trainer box that I have, and I'm seeing them going for double, triple, and even quadruple the amount for the trainer box out there on other stores. So, it's just ridiculous. Just ridiculous. So I'm going to open it because I have not had my hands on these yet. I'm going to open those here in a little bit. We got some V-boxes for sale that you're going to be able to buy live as well. Barkley, Neidig, Malarkey, Dixon, Wood. That's going to be the top 5 as they get ready to go back to green flag conditions. And there it is, 8 to the outside, 57 to the inside. Who's going to break first? Who is going to have the line? The 8's going to have the line to the outside. Malarkey is right there as well. We will see how this one works out. John Neidig Jr. now out front after some early trouble. Finds himself in a good position. Malarkey there to the backside. Dixon, he's on a move as well. Doing good things. I'm a big fan of the 33. Nice for Team SE. Up 10 spots right now. And that has everything to do with track position. Got some things repaired, it looks like, on his car. Neidig, 0.4 of a second. Malarkey just has to be patient like he was. Ooh, don't blink. I know just what you're thinking. Bad music, fun. Let's see. Oh, another part of the card breaks. We're going to break 6 packs out of the 24 that come in the Yu-Gi-Oh! Blazing Vortex. That's what we've got. Looking for a couple of rare cards in those packs. One of those, I believe, the minimum value I saw out there that has been sold for roughly about $50, $60. I think that's something we're looking at. A couple $100 value if you get them graded. That's always a big benefit. So if you're interested in grading cards and the investment there, I highly recommend it because cards only go up in value. John Neidig Jr. out front. Come on, iPhone, stop doing that. We're charging my iPhone. Fourth caution's going to happen. Forrester was involved in the first one. Let's see who's involved in this one. Van Sprundle and Joe Neidig. Oh. Van Sprundle looks like he came off the wall. Oh, no. The ultimate. Oh, man. We gotta watch that from right there. Woo, man. Yeah, only four. Only 4. That's why. Let's do that again. Do it again. Coming around the corner, Van Sprundle's down there. He almost missed him. Almost. Oh. Makes my head hurt. Now it has to go green for a while. Well, they had they had green flag pit stops there, and now, man, go back to live. Mr. Neidig. There. Barkley, Green, Hill, Buds, Aylshire, Malarkey to 7th. I believe they are on pit road. They are. Have to go green for a little bit. SignatureEsports.com. Go get you a signature t-shirt. By doing that, you're supporting the stream. I think they're like $25 plus shipping. Good value. Got my mug on it. Yeah. Hey, my mug. It's got my cartoon drawn caricature face that says Signature Esports on it. The sunglasses too. Aviators. I don't know where my aviators are. I have these round ones though. Miss my aviators. Neidig, Barkley, Green Hill, Buds. Pace car is ready to lead him around. Come back to green flag conditions. There'll be 50 laps to go. And man, oh man. Good to see you all out there. Make sure you go give Signature Esports a like and follow on Facebook. I would greatly appreciate that. By doing that, you're just making me more and more valuable, which is awesome. Because I couldn't be what I am without all of you, and so that is my appreciation. We're trying to share the wealth. Once we reach 2,500 followers, we're giving away. There's something we were giving away. Go back and look and see what it is. Once we get to 5,000 followers, I'm giving away a sim rig. Once we get to 10,000 followers, we're giving away a PC. Our premium PC that we build over Signature Esports. Custom, water cooled, 3080. Amazing. And if you're out there on other platforms, make sure that you go to Twitch and give us a follow over there. I'd appreciate that. Which is it's where I make right now, as far as like revenue, which is probably my most generated revenue. Now you can donate stars and go to my PayPal and donate there and all that stuff, but or go to our website, click the donate tab on the front of the page. But you know, it's with Twitch, I had to make some changes to where it was only subscriber only chat, or if you wanted to chat, you had to be a follower for a month, because I was getting spammed by people. And then some kids playing practical jokes, and you know, we're all about having fun, being a community. We're not about, you know, that. Just really. Lights are off on the pace car. Barkley and Neidig can make up the front row. Green, Hill, Buds, Aylshire, Malarkey. Some of those drivers came to pit road, want those fresher tires here at Darlington. Goodness gravy. And then if you're on Facebook and you're on Twitch and you haven't done it yet, go to youtube.com/Signature Esports. Hit the notification bell, hit the like, and give me a big thumbs up. Subscribe to the channels. That's all I can ask for. 8:57, waiting for the green. Neidig had a good jump last time as well. 57 gets a really good jump here. Outside line is the better line on the restart. Ooh, Neidig, come on. Come on, buddy. 7's right there. 6 is there as well. We know Lance Hill's fast early on, but was caught pretty easily after about 20 laps green. And so they are going to continue to run the best that they can. 57 out front, 7 up at the wall. 6 almost there as well, but the 6 holding off the wall. The 8 there to the front bumper of the 6 of Lance Hill. Barkley, Green, Neidig. And that's John Neidig Jr. in the number 8. 57 trying to hold off Green, 73 laps in. Now this is starting to pick up. Malarkey, one of the first cars on Fresh's tires. trying to go around some drivers. Chris Buds dropping down to the bottom.
Austin Bloom's going to go around as well. Camille Shire is the driver that Malarkey is tracking after. He's about a second off right now. But after he gets his tires warmed up, I don't doubt that we're going to see some things change here.
Hillshire on better tires will outstretch his hand. 73 closing the gap just a little bit each lap. Needs to get up to Barkley. Barkley running his tires through the ground. Best lap of the race for him, though. 27.92. Now with 27.87. That was his last lap. AJ Green can bet, who's right behind Barkley, can best that. His fastest lap of the race at 27.50. Almost 4/10 of a second faster than AJ Green. 76 of 120. I think that long green flag to the end run is coming because that is pretty much where they're at. I do believe Adam Ailshire and the number 11 is starting to be caught by those guys with the fresher tires. Lance Hill, the number 6, right there in front. Teammate, and of his teammate, number 11. Barkley, Green, woo, making a pass to the inside, gets around to 57. AJ Green trying to hold him off. 57's right there. He's going to battle back there. Door banging. Just a little bit there. 7:57. 7's cleared. It ain't over until it's over, folks. Does look like the 3 of Austin Bloom gets around Justin Malarkey. Something happened to Michael Pimpere and Chris Buds. We're going to take a look real quick. What happened here? This is Mike Pimpere. Chris Buds off the wall into the 21. Man. No caution. iRacing throws the cautions here, folks. AJ Green extending that lead 1 second at a time. Barkley falling off pace. Nida catching back up. That's kind of what's happening there. And Hill trying to work his magic as well. Last third of the race. Really going to stretch itself out. So very cool to see these folks do what they're doing. Dixon gets around Justin Malarkey. Malarkey to the outside. Mallory there as well. Trying not to add the pressure to the driver. Let's let him run his race. And let's see how he finishes up. Green's going to be there as well. But Justin Barkley trying to track down the race leader, but he's got John Nidek Jr. all over the rear bumper. Adam Ailshire in 4th. Austin Bloom in 5th. Barkley lets Nidek go by. Now Nidek can now track down the number 7 and try to get that lead back. Alrighty, folks. What we do is what we do. And what we do is this right here. Baby. Every race, for the most part, Maximus Sports Card sounds of iRacing coming up at you. Make sure you turn it up because the sounds in this simulator are absolutely awesome. right camera at the right time. Because, caution's going to come out, fifth caution of the race. We are dwindling down to the last third. And the last... Stays out of the 73. Oh my goodness. I might go back and take a look at that real quick. Yes, coming around the corner. 73 is there. Faber comes off the wall. Ooh, Nelly. Faber, just because I haven't done it in a while, you get the helicopter award too. Appreciate you. Kelly, how's it going? Hey, I was actually messaging you earlier. Made it 2 races in a row. We made it 2, yes. Yeah. 2 races in a row. Absolutely. And I will message you. I'm going to message you tomorrow. Mr. KPTV, Kelly Pointer's Motorsports. I was watching your stream earlier. Good to see you out there, buddy. Everybody, I think, they were coming to pit road, so we're going to see how things are going to work out. AJ Green, still your still your leader here. Neidig and Malarkey all on pit road as well. I believe Malarkey only took 2 tires. 10.8 seconds on that car. Green, Neidig, Malarkey, Bloom, Barkley. That's your top 5. When we go back to green flag racing, we're going to have 25 lap shootout. I believe that's what's going on now. And Croissant. Heads up helicopter. Yeah. Helicopter. Gotta love the helicopter. Alrighty. Brian, what's going on out there? Good to see you, my friend. Good to see everybody out there. Appreciate you very much for doing what you do. Being who you are. Because, you know, these are the things. These are the things that we enjoy. Oh, man, oh, man. I do hope you're having a fantastic evening out there, of course. And I hope that if you're not having a fantastic evening, that it gets better. Because if it doesn't, then what a shame. I always want you were on Facebook. I was watching your Facebook. He was earlier today. It was either today or yesterday, one of the two. So I had it up playing on my Alexa home. Lights are off on the pace car. We're going to get back to it. It will be exactly 25 laps to go here. Mr. KPTV's out there who enjoys what we do. I appreciate you, my friend. Every once in a while he gets on there and throws the stars up there, does what he does best, and supports us over here at Signature. Of course, we support him too. Yes, sir. Green, Neidig, Malarkey, Bloom, Barkley. It's going to be the top 5. And that is where they are. This is what's going to happen. John Neidig Jr. is going to take the lead away from Green. But for how long? Because the 7 is hot on his tail. 873. That's your area code. Congratulations. There it is. How about the 783? 25 25 laps to go, make it 24 laps to go. It is about to get hot and heavy. AJ was fast. He was much more quick to get to the lead this time than the battle they had before. And when it came to pit run lap, put 92. And right now they are holding on to it. Can't change to personal. It's okay. Oh, it's all good, man. I like it. I like it. Green, Nidec, Bloom, Malarkey, Barkley, Hillshire, Forster, Hill, Dixon, Wood. Biggest mover of the race right now. Justin Barkley up 10 spots to number 57. He was in fifth, started 15th. Stephen Wood, of course, always a big mover in these races. The number 17 is up 7 spots. He started 17th. He was in 10th. Hey, there it is. Did you figure out how to change? Kelly, you changed it, didn't you? You're awesome, buddy. Mr. Poinier out there. Kelly Poinier. Amsoul. Parts dealer. Make sure you go check him out. Poinier'sMotorSupply.com. Poinier'sMotorSupply.com. Yes, I believe you are tomorrow's. Tomorrow, or is it next week? You still have a podcast booth sponsorship. Well, at least one more. Green, Bloom, Nidec, Malarkey, Barkley, Aylshire, Forester, Hill, Dixon, Wood. Got locked out in that, yeah. White off in 3 to the inside. Maybe a move here. This is the Upfront Motorsports number 3, trying to take that inside line position. They're going to come around, make it 20 to go here at Darlington. The 150, ... 157. 7-3, the best battle that we've seen so far. I say best, the closest battle. It's not the best battle. The best battle. And right now, the 2 tires are working for Malarkey. 2 tire change. He might be 3.3 seconds off, but I'll tell you what. 2 tires working for that driver. He's got 57 to 11 behind him, and he ain't giving an inch. He's like, go around me if you have to. And he's got his hand up the window. Go around! You know, you can't do that. Could you imagine? It'd be hilarious. In and out, not the burger. They are rolling. Moving, grooving, here they come. AJ Green is still out front, 0.2 of a second. Make that almost 3. Bloom really trying to find a way to get himself in that picture where he's going to be side by side with a 7. Might be heading out on a call of the guy driving wrong way to... Oh. Kelly, drop kick that guy. Hopefully he's not a drunk driver. But still, drop kick him. Green, Bloom, Nidec. 1, 2, 3. See what Kelly, it's up and he races his butt off. You know, I maxed my A-class safety rating today. Yep, 499. Wish I'd get my I rating up there. 13 and some change right now. Yep, definitely drop kick him. Literally drop kick him. Driving into, we have intersections over here at the Lake of the Ozarks where they took a 2-lane road, made it into a 4-lane highway, and then added center medians to everything, and failed to tell the tourists that come in here to the Lake of the Ozarks between years that there's one-way areas that you're not allowed. Oh, 3 up into the wall right there. Going to give a little breathing room to the 7. Thanks, sir. I tell you what, we had so many people drive the wrong way on a one-way street. because they thought it was a 2-lane highway still, because the one section that was one way was the same road, but they made it 2 lanes going one direction for a little night. So yeah, it was. I hope all that makes sense, but that's pretty much what happened. And our tourists got very, very confused, and lots of tickets were handed out, and lots of head-ons happened as well. And there was no wrong way signs put up either, so the city got sued. It's crazy to see that. Bloom starting to catch him back. There's the 21. He's going to go another lap down to the 7. Let's run through the field. And 3 is going to be good. Yeah, I agree, Kelly. I concur. I can't agree. I concur. A lot has changed. Now they made it that way. It was like 8 years ago when I moved here. So that's when it was the year after I moved here. So 7 years ago, when all that happened. And then after that, people have learned, have been taught, have been accustomed to the situation. But now, here we are. And here we are, 11 laps to go here with the Midwest Days of Thunder, Darlington 150.157, because I should have put 157. It's the technical mileage, but it's my fault. Green Bloom Nidek is starting to really close the distance now after that long run. We will see, though, how many drivers are going to be moving up. How many are going to be moving down? Green, Bloom, and Nidek going to be moving up. Who's going to make the final 16 for the playoffs? And I do believe young AJ Green might have himself a good run here. And maybe one to close the books off as he drives around this track, starting to extend that lead just a little by little, as Bloom just can't track it down after hitting the wall. Kind of seems like maybe that just kind of fell off a little bit. Yeah, I like Las Vegas. Las Vegas is a lot of fun. I've not gotten a win, but I've gotten second. I have a setup. My tires fall off so bad after driving it that I'm super loose at the very end. So I have been doing the 90s. So it's been a lot of fun. I do like it. 8 laps to go. 1.1 second lead for him. He's going to be rolling through it. All right. I always do this before the end of the race. We're going to roll through who is out there and who is driving. Stephen McComas, the number 70, 16th, off 6 spots from where he has started. Tabor Mowry started 13th. He's currently in 15th. Doug Erickson started 7th, is running 14th. Pete Van Sprundle is off 2 spots from where he started, tracking down. Michael Pimper, who's up 4 spots, started 16th in 12th. Chris Budd's up 1 position from where he started in 11th. He started 12th. Stephen Wood is up 7 still. He is still in that 10-spot position. Still one of the biggest movers of the race. Not the biggest mover right now. Brian Dixon at 5 spots. He is in 9th. Justin Barkley in 7th. He is up 8 spots. Current biggest mover of the race, as long as he can hold on. Malarkey off 4 spots, started 2nd in 6th. Adam Ailshire, the 11, is off 2. He started 3rd in 5th. Off 3 spots, Colin Forrester, who was your pole sitter. He's in 4th. Austin Bloom up 1 position. John Nidek Jr. tracking down for the race lead. He is in 2nd, up 7 positions. AJ Green up 4 spots. He started 5th. 5 laps now, make it 4 laps to go. Front stretch run for the driver of the number 7. The young man with a lot of talent. Doing what he can to continue to move forward. Needs a good solid 3 more laps to take the white flag. 3 laps to take the checkered now as they come around. The Midwest Days of Thunder regular season ties it up at Darlington. The round of 16 begins next week. They will no doubt make a grid for me and hopefully get that to me. When they get that to me, we will get that posted. 2 laps to go here for AJ Green, as that is how you're going to cap off the season. Yeah, I run the outside line, make them use it there. Absolutely fantastic. I'll watch it. I'll rewatch it. Oh man, AJ, congratulations, buddy. You are, without a mistake, you're going to be doing phenomenal here. 4 more turns for the number 7. Darlington about to be in the books. Next week, Talladega, first race of the playoffs, round of 16. AJ Green gonna take it home, off the wall. Don't wreck. He hit the wall coming around. AJ Green wins it here. Then Neidig, Bloom, Forrester, Aylshire. Looks like they are still coming around. Malarkey, Barkley, Hill, Dixon is right there. Dixon in 9th. It is a tough track. It's a hard track, but it's a fun track. Darlington's fun. Darlington's a lot of fun in the Treat stocks. Buds, everybody coming around. AJ Green wins it here. Lionel Green. Great race. Wash hands. I like it. I like it. A good drive off for the number 7 as AJ Green parks it in victory lane. Absolutely, you're amazing. Thank you very much. Wonderful day, wonderful stream, wonderful race. Nobody got it. So next week, Talladega, predict your cautions now. Because that is how it goes. Here in just a few minutes, folks, make sure you stick around. We're going to interview the race winners here, go over the results, and then I'm going to restart the stream here in a little bit. So we're going to do our Friday night Pokemon card pulls. And you're going to have an opportunity to buy some Pokemon from us. Some unopened V-Boxes up here. One of them is the special edition Meowth. Lots of cool stuff. Let's go, and we're going to talk to some of these guys real quick. There's no doubt they want to talk to me because they won. You know how it does. You have to find them. Probably in there taking pictures of his car. I don't see him. All right. All right. Alrighty, folks. Race leader doing the traditional Dutch lap here. AJ Green, congratulations on the race win here. Way to tie off Darlington heading into the playoffs, securing your spot and making your job just a little bit easier.
Yeah, amazing. Winning second win of the season. One, get the win right before the playoffs, make you feel good, carry the momentum hopefully on to Dega. See if we can.
Yeah, I guess it's pretty much anybody's race until you get 2 to go. So just got to be in position and make yourself work at it. Winston-Salem native, tell us kind of how the race went. And we saw you fast about halfway through the race. What happened in the first half?
I think I was just getting used to the car, honestly. I think as the long run went on, I got better. I was saving a little bit more tires than everyone else, and just car felt better on the long run. It wasn't as loose as it was on a short run.
Oh, definitely. Darlington's a tough track, but it's a fun track, and you just showed them up, and you won your second of the year. That's awesome.
Yeah.
All right, my man. Give your shout outs out there. Congratulations on the win, and we'll let you get to it.
Shout out to my family and my teammates. They all had really good finishes, good for the points. Shout out to the sponsors. Shout out to you as well, making the broadcast. And
Absolutely. All right, my man. Well, we will see you next week, Talladega. Congratulations on making the playoffs. Congratulations on the win. And that's just all. It's just all good stuff.
Thank you.
You're welcome, AJ Green, your race winner, and lo and behold, right behind him, in third, Mr. Austin Bloom.
Yes, sir.
My man. I muted you for a second because it was popping. I don't know what was going on there. So,
Oh, that's weird.
it's okay. It's all good. It was in my ear, so I just wanted to make sure. I wanted to make sure that I had you turn your volume turned correctly. Maybe it was on my end. All right, my man. Third place. You came from the back to the front to the back to the front. It's kind of like you dodged some good rain bullets, and it kind of seemed like you really found your groove there at the end.
Yeah, the first half of the race was all about learning the track. Been doing more Sonoma prep for tomorrow this week than Darlington, so
Yeah, I can see that.
the day was more of a learning curve. So at the end, I was having a lot of fun. Didn't really care second or third because I'm locked in the playoffs. So I was driving as hard as I could to get AJ, and I just knocked down the wall a couple times and ended up slipping a third. But John's a class driver and everything, so he deserves second place. He's fast and everything. So
For sure.
props to him.
For sure. I mean, you're fast too. We've seen you race. So, and I know you're practicing Sonoma, but was Darlington being so close to where the cutoff line is? Do you think this is a good track for, say, next season if Tabor and all the guys over there wanted to leave the schedule the same? Do you think that this would be a good playoff race or a deciding factor for a playoff race?
Well, I think it would be good for my chances and my team's chances. So I'd like it to be a cutoff race. But for the league, I think it needs to be a little bit more mid-regular season. It's a little bit of a difficult track. I mean, a lot of really good drivers like Lance were hitting the wall, and he doesn't usually do that. And so it just shows you how difficult the race was.
For sure. All right, my man. Well, give your shout outs out there. Congratulations on a P3 finish. And it was definitely a good drive off.
Appreciate it. I want to thank my team. Finished, first, third, fourth, and sixth. It's a great finish for them. I want to thank you and for putting on the broadcast every week. Look forward to the race tomorrow with you. And thank everyone watching at home.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, I tell you what, Sonoma's going to be fun tomorrow.
Yeah, I goofed my qualifying lap, so I'll have some cars to pass. So hopefully I can make it through.
Sonoma's it'll be a long race. It'll be a fun race.
It will be. Absolutely. Looking forward to it.
A lot of road courses this weekend.
Yeah.
All right, my man. Well, have a great evening, and once again, congratulations on making the playoffs, and congratulations on my first season with you. You guys are doing phenomenal.
Yeah, now I got to go defend my championship.
All right, there you go. Congratulations, my friend.
Right. Thanks, man.
You're
Appreciate
welcome. All righty. And I was looking for. Is that name? Move him into the broadcast booth to number 8. Your second place finisher had one heck of a night, Mr. John Nidek Jr. Buddy, tell me how it went. You were there and you were passing Bloom, and did you think you had something for Green there towards the end? Because I saw your relatives, I saw your times, and you were starting to catch them pretty darn fast.
Yeah, I once I got past Bloom there, I was just running it hard, trying to run him down, but he had such a gap on me that it was unless we had a caution or he made a mistake, it was going to be really, really hard to run him down.
You were in and out of the top 5 pretty much all night, other than a few pit cycles and there at the very beginning. You got wrapped up in a couple of things, and but you came back, battled back, and this is where perseverance. I tell people all the time: get back out there and race. Don't just quit. Don't hit that escape or Alt F4 button. Get out there and run the simulator and put it back to it, and you did, and P2 finish. Pretty darn.
Yeah. The beginning of the race was pretty tough, but I just hunkered down and said, you know what, I'm not going to let this define me. I'm just going to get back after it. I'm not going to quit. I'm not going to give up. And just kept hitting my laps, trying to work my way back to the front. So, and it all worked out, fortunately. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I just wanted to get up front. That's all I wanted to do. But I was going to do it the right way.
Yeah, I mean, it was a good race. It was good to see you get out there and do that. Congratulations on a P2 finish. Make sure you give your shout outs out there and all your thank yous and all that stuff, and we'll let you get out.
Yeah, I'd like to thank my teammate, Pete Van Sprundle. He's a great teammate, man, I'll be honest with you. And I want to thank my family for watching. They watch this every week. And gosh darn it, I just really want to one day get them, a win, because they put a lot of time and effort in this as well. And, when I get that win and I say we won, it'll be for myself and them. And I want to thank my wife for just being awesome like she is, and my kids. So
it'll come, man. You got Talladega next week. That right there is any man's ball game. You just got to be in position there at the end. So
yeah, that one's gonna be tough because anything can happen there. I mean, anything. It's
But
we'll just see what happens.
I was gonna say, I watched you guys at the beginning of the season run a lot of good, clean laps there at Daytona. So I think if anything, you guys have the patience here for Talladega. So just get out there, practice, run your laps, and man, you'll have it.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it all I can. That's all I do every day is I just give it all I can and hope for the best.
And the trick to it is a 16-to-1 steering ratio. Just letting you know, that's my secret to you.
Thanks, Jason. Appreciate it, buddy.
You're welcome, man. All right, well, man. And I've won a couple of times at Talladega, but if you want your car to, if you want to be stable, and especially in the draft with the new models that they've had, especially the new damage model, that you got to protect the right front the most, because that's where if you take any damage there, you're going to blow your engine. So 16-to-1 keeps you off the wall too, keeps you straight.
All right, brother. Thanks a lot, man. I really appreciate the advice, and I look forward to hopefully talking to you next Friday night. I
hope that you are. I'm looking forward to it. We're rooting on the number 8 for next week. All right, my man. Congratulations on at least on a second place. You know what? A bridesmaid still gets attention. Okay.
Yeah, I'll just maybe next week I'll be the lucky one on the night of the wedding.
There you go, my man. All right, buddy. All right, have a great night. You too. John Nidek Jr. gets that number 8 in the second place. So we will see what he does next week, and we're going to see what everybody else does next week as well. As you're going to see myself back here broadcasting live for the Midwest Days of Thunder. Thank you all very much. Richard, thank you very much. And I appreciate all of you out there on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. We'll be back at it here in just a little bit with a card break. And we're just going to have some fun. We're just going to have a blast. I appreciate you. I love y'all. And we'll be right back here in just a little while.